Oh, that heart-stopping moment. We've all been there. You hit the power button, and just nothing. Your PC won't start. It's got to be one of the most frustrating tech problems out there, but don't worry. We're going to fix this together.
So maybe you're looking at a weird error message, or maybe it's that spinning circle that just goes on and on and on forever. Or worst of all, just a blank black screen. 9 times out of 10, the real culprit is a corrupted operating system, and we are about to show it who's boss.
But hey, here's the good news. Seriously, don't panic. This is an incredibly common problem. And the best part, it's usually something you can fix right at home. You're definitely not alone in this, so let's try and save you a trip and a bill from the repair shop.
So here's the plan. By the end of this, you have a clear, step-by-step process to figure out what's wrong and, more importantly, how to fix it yourself. Ready to get your hands a little dirty? Let's dive in.
Okay, first things first. Before we start diving deep into the software stuff, let's do a couple of quick sanity checks. You would be absolutely amazed how often the simplest solution is the right one.
First, I know it sounds silly, but check your cables. Is everything plugged in nice and snug? It happens more than you think. Second, unplug everything that isn't absolutely essential. Your printer, any extra USB drives, all of it. Sometimes those peripherals can confuse a computer when it's trying to start up. And third, let's take a quick peek into your BIOS or UEFI settings. This is the software that kicks things off, and you just want to make sure your main hard drive is set as the #1 boot device. If it's not, your PC basically doesn't know where to look for Windows.
All right, so if those quick checks didn't do the trick, no problem. It's time to bring out the big gun for this job, the Windows installation media.
Now, you might hear installation media and think it's just for installing Windows from scratch. But no, think of it more like a digital Swiss Army knife. It's packed with a powerful recovery environment that has all the tools we need to perform a little surgery on your system. To make one, you are going to need a working computer and a spare USB drive that's at least 8 gigs. Just hop on over to Microsoft's official website, download their media creation tool, pop in your USB, and run the program. It's got on-screen instructions that are super easy to follow. Okay, you got your bootable USB drive? Awesome. Now it's time to put that toolkit to work on our patient, the computer that's been giving us all this grief.
Go ahead and plug that USB drive into your non-working PC. Now here's the key part. Power it on and immediately start tapping the boot menu key. It's usually F12, F10, or the escape key. Your screen should flash a little message telling you which one it is. Don't worry if you miss it the first time, just restart and try again. Once you're in that menu, just use the arrow keys to select your USB drive and hit enter.
If everything went according to plan, you should now be looking at the Windows setup screen. Welcome to our operating room. We're going to tackle this methodically, starting with the easiest fixes and working our way up.
Now, this is super important. Do not click that big Install Now button. Instead, look for a little link that says Repair Your Computer. It's usually in the bottom left corner. Click that, and from there you'll go to Troubleshoot and then Advanced Options. This is our command center for all the repairs.
Your first move, always, should be Startup Repair. Think of this as the fully automatic option. You just click it, and Windows will try to diagnose and fix whatever is stopping it from booting, all by itself. Just let it run and see what happens. If you're lucky, this is all you'll need to do.
So if Startup Repair didn't work, don't sweat it. Our next tool is System Restore. This is like a time machine for your computer's most important files. It lets you rewind your PC back to a previous point in time, a restore point, from when it was working perfectly. And the best part is, it won't touch any of your personal files, like your documents, photos, or music.
Okay, so if you're still stuck, it's time to roll up our sleeves and pop open the hood with the command prompt. Now don't let the black screen and blinking cursor intimidate you. We're just going to type in a few very specific, very powerful commands.
We're going to type 3 commands, and you'll hit Enter after each one. The first is bootrec/fixmbr. That's bootrec/fixmbr. Next up is bootrec/fixboot. And the last one is bootrec/rebuildbcd. Just be sure to type them exactly as they appear. These commands basically rebuild the fundamental instructions your computer needs to find and load Windows. This is a really powerful fix.
So what happens if nothing, not startup repair, not system restore, not even those command prompt tricks, has worked? Well, we have one final option left, but I have to warn you, it's the big one.
Okay, I really need you to pay close attention here.
This next step is truly the last resort, and you've got to understand what it means before you go ahead with it.
The final solution is to reinstall Windows completely. From that troubleshoot screen, you choose the option to reset this PC. This process will wipe your C drive clean, which means you could lose programs and any files that aren't backed up somewhere else.
Now, you'll get two choices. Keep my files. Sounds great, right? But honestly, when an operating system is this corrupted, that option can be unreliable and might not even fix the problem. Remove everything is often the necessary choice to get a truly fresh, stable system again. But it means exactly what it says.
So, assuming you're back up and running, and hopefully you are, let's talk for a minute about how to avoid this entire headache in the future. Because, a little bit of prevention goes a very long way.
So let's run through some key habits for a healthy PC. First, and this is non-negotiable, perform regular backups. Use an external drive, a cloud service, whatever. Just have a safety net. Second, make sure System Restore is actually turned on. That way you'll always have those time machine points to fall back on. Third, a good, reliable antivirus is your first line of defense against all sorts of nasty stuff. And finally, keep Windows up to date. Those updates have important security patches and fixes that keep things running smoothly.
Look, fixing a PC that refuses to boot can seem really intimidating. But as you've just seen, you have a whole set of powerful tools right at your fingertips. By following these steps, you're not just fixing a computer, you're gaining the confidence and the knowledge to be your own tech support. You got this.